when I'm here. That's why I'm here. So it just gets you out of that space. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that with writers, actually, stand-ups. Like, people like Mike Birbiglia and John Mulaney, they, like, shared a writer's space.
Oh.
And before they, like, hit it, or before either of them got any, like, working stuff, like, before John Mulaney started working for Saturday Night Live, he would just go and clock in, like, an 8-hour day writing in this space. And, like, before Mike Birbiglia started, like, doing all the This American Life stuff, like, he was doing that as well. So yeah, actually, maybe writers, they got I don't know, do they have money? Maybe.
Some, I mean, I think also, like, some of the marketing I've been thinking about is how much money do you spend on coffee every month?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Add that up. What if you just had one place where you can go and sit in an intentional community with people like Michael Birbiglia and John Mulaney to write together? Or Annie Baker. I know that Annie Baker and Amy Herzog, two of my favorite playwrights in New York, have a women's writing circle like once a week or once a month, or I don't know. They're too cool for me. But they meet up and they write. And I would love for that to happen here.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Sometimes I think you just need to be there to support other people, and then everything will kind of, like, work out. Like, that's one of my favorite things is, because I do the teaching of improv and sketch, the more I get to foster other people's talent, the better I feel about the journey of my own.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
There's also, like,
I've been feeling that too.
Like, being surrounded by other people kind of doing something similar, like creative or otherwise. I think for me it really helps. Like, there have been times where I've gone to the theater in the daytime when nobody's there to do something creative, and I still am just like, I don't know, I'm going to walk in here and see what's going on. It's just a big empty space. Maybe I'll go poop. I don't know.
Not in this space.
But, like, when I hear like, people working on stuff, or if I go and, like, there's a bunch of people around the table writing and stuff, I get this urge to, like, at least meet some sort of minimum level of creativity while that's all going on around me. You know, there's, like, a social pressure to keep that going.
Yeah.
Totally.
I feel like that here
it's like
sometimes.
When you're at a totally. I'm thinking of, like, when you're typing and, like, you hear somebody typing and you're like, I'm going to type faster than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, some coffee shops
I'm working harder.
Cacophonous when you go in. Just smoke coming out of their keyboards.
They're all staring at each other angrily.
Yeah.
My novel's better than your novel.
This guy's
all
typing
writing on
wingdings.
real typewriters? Is that what you guys are writing? What?
Just a lot of dings and...
Yeah, that's what Austin, Texas is like. It's like people don't use laptops; they just use typewriters.
Gosh darn hipsters. Worst.
Weigh 65 pounds. They just come to lay it down.
That's why they're there all day. They can't lift it more than twice.
They pulled something going out. Yeah.
Half of them are just suicide notes.
Oh, come
on.
Wendell.
You handwrite those so they can prove it was yours.
We were so uplifted for like a second, and then you brought us down. Damn it, Wendell.
It was so good.
Oh, man, we were like triumphant. I could hear the Rocky music. It was great, and then down.
If you guys ever find out I invested in a typewriter,
yeah,
check on me every day or two. I don't know.
Why do you think I'd check on you now? Oh, God. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Yeah. So, you mentioned you have a web series that you're either. Did you say you're like it's in your head or you are currently working on?
Hypothetical. No, I'm not working on a web series. I'm just trying to build some walls and get internet and furniture and people in a space. That's hard enough.
The practical realities of building a business from scratch. Yeah.
Do you think after you get the artist co-op going and it's kind of rocking and rolling, do you think you'll go back to doing artistic stuff, or have you found new love in the sort of business side of the art?
I don't know. I feel that my creative needs are being really satiated right now by doing this. But I am scared that twofold. That, like, one, people will look at me if I go back into the theater world right away. Oh, she's just using it to get all these connections, or I don't know. I think I'm okay right now. I feel really good. What you were saying before, Amy, is like, what gives me the greatest joy is to make connections for other people, and like it happens organically when you're in a space together. And they're like, oh, I know this person, and I'm like, I knew both of you, and you both didn't know each other beforehand, but because you're here, it all worked out, and you're going to create beautiful art together, or maybe you're going to live together, or maybe something. Maybe you fall in love together, and it was because of, like, the matchmaking that happened at the co-op. That is helping me ride that, and I don't necessarily see myself going back to the artistic acting stuff right away. Maybe when I'm like 40.
Yeah, right on.
Know. Oh, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. There's 1,000 possible paths you can take. Before I got my film and commercial agent, I had no idea that I would really sink my teeth into acting, because I'd been teaching for a long time and I was feeling really good about like directing. And then all of a sudden I got a friend of mine was like, hey, you should do this agent is looking for new people. And I was like, I'll try it. And then he just took me in, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, you never know until an opportunity falls in your lap. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of producing, like trying to put people together and building teams and stuff like that. Like that's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. I produce a show, and I sort of hand pick the team the whole time, and I keep an eye on it. Like it's like, I was like, sorry, ingredients, but Patrick and Wendell are in the project that I'm talking about, and I really do. Sometimes I feel like I'm cooking, and I'm like trying to pick which spices go well together. You know what I mean? And sorry, your spices.
Patrick and I are just the pawns in Amy's grand chess game that is the neighborhood.
You're gonna love it. You love it already.
What spice am I? That's all I want to know.
I don't know how to cook, guys.
Coriander.
All right, that's fine. I'm good with that one.
Yeah.
Listen, guys.
It's expensive.
I am really good at making a sketch show. I can produce some live theater, but cooking, no. I can grill a chicken. I can't even go do that. That was a lie.
Yeah, like I'm like paprika. I'm just like everybody's got it. They don't know what it goes in.
These two. Okay. I'm trying for a metaphor.
We're the Spice Boys, Patrick. We were just talking about that. We're the Spice Boys.
God. We are.
Oh my God. Great. Well, anyway.
I'm Dillweed. All right.
Jeez. Oh my God. I'm just trying to make a metaphor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was picking up what you were putting down.
Thanks, girlfriend. I appreciate that.
Where
She's
were
got
you
my
when
back.
Spice Girls came out. No.
I'm more of a Jerry myself. What was she? Regular Spice?
Jerry Hollowell
Jerry
was ginger.
Hollowell? Ginger Spice. Yeah, because
she was the only one that wasn't actually a spice.
No, it was because she was redheaded.
Well, I know, but the ginger's a spice. None of the other things are spices.
Is it a spice? Or is it like a root?
I mean,
yeah. But it's a spicy root.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We use dried onion as a spice.
You're right. You're right.
I don't use babies to spice anything up.
No, you're right. You don't.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Baby spice.
Oh, baby spice.
From the.
I was like,
we're back in the band. We're not talking about.
I named something that was an actual spice. It's not a spice. Like that we use as a spice. It's not a spice. And then you named baby, so I was very confused. All right. Yes, Baby Spice was a Spice Girl. So theater, huh?
Time. Oh man.
Yeah.
So I imagine this is like a big open sort of one room kind of floor right now, right? This was a warehouse at some point. So you're gonna bring it up into a bunch of different rooms, or?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. It's a 2,000 square foot space. Imagine a big rectangle, and about a quarter of the space has a nice big rehearsal space in it. And then we're building another one next to it. And then the rest of the space is co-working. So there are desks, a beautiful big orange couch, lockers. We've got bookshelves with theater books, not theater books, a big conference table.
Did they
microwave.
Did they leave?
Oh.
No,
That took us 6 years to get a
No,
microwave.
I was going to say, I remember microwave hitting.
Man, yeah, when we got the microwave, it was a game changer for sure.
Did they leave?
No
any-
joke. No, I mean, you think we're kidding.
We're making ramen with the coffee pots.
Yeah, it was
before that.
really bad. Patrick, what were you actually going to say?
I
that
don't
was
remember
reliable?
now.
Oh.
It was a bit. It's fine. It was a bit.
No, I was thinking when you said big conference table that when we got the big conference table, because one of the rooms that we got when we rented the other half of the space had a conference table in it, and we asked the people, like, could we keep this table? And they're like, yeah, it's kind of, like, broken, but we're like, we don't care. And now it's, like, the most popular room of any room. Everybody loves that room.
That's good to hear.
Also, I'm not
Yeah.
sure you could get that table out of that.
I was thinking we did, like,
Yeah.
they were going to ask if they could leave it. Like, this is hard to get out.
Well, they did leave a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
but they removed a ton of crazy stuff. But yeah, no, the conference table is like, I don't know, it's great because it makes you feel really, it makes you feel like the work you're doing is way more official.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah, like
Totally.
I'm not just having a writers meeting. We're sitting at a big conference table having a writers meeting.
We talk about the
Oh, it's
dumbest
a beautiful conference table.
Yeah.
shit. All right.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. Are there whiteboards? I'm just getting excited
And we
about
have
it
a
now.
whiteboard
Ooh.
and cork boards
Oh.
and mailboxes
Chalk paint?
and
Wow.
rolly chairs.
Uh-oh.
I'm like
Rolly
music
chairs.
stands,
Oh,
a
my God.
refrigerator.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, so you guys are 99% built out then, huh?
Yeah, you're decked out.
Well, one wall is up. 2 more have to go up.
Oh, okay.
These are the good walls, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have, like,
Every time I say the
carpenters?
walls, everybody's like, "Oh, the Trump wall."
Watch out.
The wall.
Are you, do you have, like, carpenters coming in and putting up the other ones? When are the last 2 walls going up?
They're going up. So they came in today. You know how heavy sheetrock is?
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
I do.
Oh.
It's made of rock, so I'm assuming
My
pretty
God.
heavy.
It's
Yeah.
rocking a sheet.
It's really heavy.
Yeah.
It's like 90 pounds, and they're just really awkward. They're like 3 feet by 4 feet.
Ooh.
I'm totally pulling this out of my butt, but they're really big and awkward. Then they're skinny. And, anyways, the carpenters, they came today, very cute. I met him from a friend of a friend, and one's the technical director of the new school, and then the other is a scenic designer.
Oh, good. So they're legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're also in
They're
the
legit.
community, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So. That's
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool.
they're in the
Exactly.
community. Yeah, absolutely. They'll
Not-
send other
Yeah.
people and be like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
you could go learn how to build a wall in this place.
They got a microwave. Hey.
Did you guys hear about the
Yeah.
conference table? Hey, I wonder. That's really great. You guys are really decked out. I feel like when we moved into our theater, it was like a big open space, and we built like 2 walls and put some chairs up, and we were like, okay, we're good. So
Right.
Technically a
Well, I'm trying
theater.
to charge a lot of money. Well, not a lot, but I'm trying to charge money right off the bat for the product.
Yeah.
So I want to make it as nice as possible.
Sure. Now, is the idea of your space that they like rent it by the hour? Like, are they coming in and they're like, I need a rehearsal space from like, 6 to 10, or is it like this room is mine now and I get to lock the door and I can put my stuff in it kind of deal?
Now, the idea is that it's kind of like a gym membership. So you'll have unlimited access to a co-working space with your monthly membership, but then you would get a certain amount of hours to the 2 rehearsal spaces per month. So 1 for 8 hours per month. And in addition, you get discounted rates on the lockers and the mailboxes. And if you're not a member, you get the drop-in rate, which would just be a couple bucks extra, 10, 15, for the rehearsal rooms.
How was your like friends' reaction? And like so far, you've had a couple of like events to share it with the world. How has it been received thus far?
Really well. People are excited and ready to jump on board. I think that I'm in this weird headspace where I'm afraid. People have given me verbal excitement, but will they really put their money where their mouth is?
Right.
Is kind of, will they really be willing